hi, me mateys. I'm going to see the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem picture. Get exclusive posters here from Regal Cinema. Actually, I think it's for all cinemas. Hey, okay. I just decided not to show, right? Hey, whatever, we don't need it. Okay. Anyway, I'm going to tell you my thoughts about the picture here. Here are some of the toys from the new movie. They're nice looking. Hey, right. It's lovely. Okay, anyway. I thought it was a good picture. I saw it in 4D, 3D, so basically 4DX 3D at Regal Cinemas in the Timmins area. First off, the 4D effect, which is like rumbling chairs and other stuff, is quite dramatic. It's really intense, you know. So bear that in mind, you could turn it off on the chairs. I saw it that way because that was the only way I could see it in digital 3D, actually anywhere nearby for me. So that's what I did. It is a 3D conversion and not filmed in 3D, which is a bummer. But they did a really bang up job on that. It looks bloody amazing. I definitely recommend it seen in 3D if you can. Really sharp looking. Okay, and let's say visually it kind of looks like you're the stop motion, but it's CGI. Not quite gone in it, but it is very different from what you normally would say in a CGI picture. So that's good. It has a lot of visual flair. There are different certain signs that it uses the digital 3D, a really dramatic effect. It's actually quite impressive. There's some variety, you know, as far as the like the animation styles here and there for maximum effect. Pretty good there. Oh, it's just turtle power. Pull me arm. Not doing anything. Okay. Well, anyway, let's get some more variety here. Right. Okay. So there we go. Yes. So the voice acting is a kind of a mixed bag. I'd say that. Sorry there. Yes. So the voice acting is kind of a mixed bag. I'd say mostly they're just okay. But I do think that Ice Cube as Superfly, as a fly, you know, is actually pretty amazing. It really is quite dramatic. It really helps enhance the storyline, you know. Right, oh, that's adorable. Here's some from the old style cartoon. By the way, there are some nods here and there to the to some of the earlier incarnations. If you ever thought to yourself, you know, well, this doesn't look like the Ninja Turtles I remember. Well, it's because this is a whole new take on it. There've been quite a bunch of them, boatloads of them actually. So don't get worked up over that. I did think I'm not sure quite why the some of the old classic mutants are now seem to have female voices. It was kind of confusing. I'm not quite sure what they're going for there. Let's say, yeah, they even have nods at the second Ninja Turtles live action film. Yes. Apparently Trent Reznor was involved with the music. I didn't really notice much of that. There's some like rap music or something, hip hop or whatever. I didn't really care for it, but maybe you will. Of course, at least I was keeping it. I'm surprised he doesn't sing in it. Jackie Chan plays Master Splinter. Every time there's a Splinter in the new Ninja Turtles movie, it seems like Splinter keeps seeming to change. It's a mixed bag as far as how that goes. Right, sorry, yes. I'm in the store. Okay. Personally, I would have gone for a Splinter from the first Michael Bay movie, mixed with not the current Nickelodeon series, but the one before that. I think that would be my perfect Splinter. But anyway, Jackie Chan and John Cena, they have some personal issues. I would say not as bad as Ezra Middle, but their ties to the promotion of the Chinese government especially Jackie Chan, is a bit worrisome. Actually, Jackie Chan started a propaganda film for the Chinese government, despite being from Hong Kong, and his parents fled to Hong Kong to escape the tyranny of the mainland government. Sorry, some of you might get offended by that, but it's the truth. Right. Okay, moving on to more pleasant things. I'd say that the action is really great. It's really quite incredible all throughout the film. There's like almost non-stop action, and but there is actually a very meaningful story to all this. Like how do you deal with like discrimination? Oh yes, it's quite a bit of that going on. A very thoughtful way. It's not just like shoved in your face. Oh, discrimination is bad, but it's much deeper than that. More complicated. So that was very well thought out there. Oh yes, there's also a tiny, tiny bit of pride content there. It's very tiny. You'd have to keep your eyes out, careful to look for it. I suppose that could probably be edited out by the censors of some other countries pretty easily. So, yeah, right. They're not so keen on that. Right. I would definitely stick around for the credits because there is a bit of a mid-credits bonus content. So I think you'll enjoy that. Also, there's a villain in there who seems to be German. Why are mad scientists always like depicted as German? Like, oh, for all I know, because she could be Austrian. Well, not keen on that. I don't really like the whole trope of stereotyping mad scientists as Germans, or evil mad scientists, I should say, because there is a mad scientist in the new My Adventures with Superman, who is German, but he's a cool dude. He's nice. So anyway, I think you will have boatloads of fun. It's a fun picture. These toys actually look pretty good too. I might go and get one. Hey, nice. Anyway, like, subscribe, stay foxy. Cowabunga!